L in the acronym IDEAL really bookends the principles really nicely because all our work and efforts in inclusion, on diversity, on equity, accessibility, accommodation has to lead to belonging. It has to lead to people feeling that they are free to be who they are, that they have really authentic and meaningful interpersonal relationships in their workplace, that on their teams, they feel supported, they feel that they are able to give and to add to the workplace in the ways that they are talented and interested, and that they are also supported in the ways that they need. Some disabilities are visible, some disabilities are invisible. No two people with the same disability have the same experience. Some people with a disability have fluctuating periods of good health and also fluctuations where they experience more poor health. And so the accommodations that employees need are also going to change. Examples of episodic disabilities include, but are not limited to, fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, anxiety, and people living with complex and chronic illness may not actually even identify with the term disability, but that in no way means that they are not entitled to protection and accommodations under the law. There really still is this monolithic view of the experience of disability, and it still is largely centered around white, male, cisgendered mobility disability. And we know that that is far from the truth, but we are still finding that when it comes to developing policies and procedures, that there just isn't enough intersectionality with that lens leading the way. So it was really important to be intentional about learning about the varied and disparate experiences of people with disabilities and understanding how, depending on the identities that are carried, how different the adversities and challenges to obtaining and retaining employment can be. When people are met with the equipment, with the environment, with the flexibility, and with whatever it is that they need to be able to do their job to the fullest, then both win. The organization wins. It's already been statistically proven that inclusive and supportive workplaces see a drop in absenteeism, in sick days, and see morale grow, see an increase in productivity and outcome. So it's really important that we start thinking of accommodation as something that is for both parties, for everyone. And it's not something that is done only on the behalf of people with disabilities. All employees have the right to receive whatever it is that they need to do their job, and to understand that there is no one size fits all. Different folks need different things. And we also have to really normalize the need. Need is so stigmatized as if it's a dirty thing, when the truth is that none of us are successful on our own. This work is ongoing, it's continuous. We need to consider that it's lifelong. There is no end to it. It's complicated, it's messy, it can be slow, but this is an area where there are legacies of harm. There are legacies of distrust, and for good reason. And that takes time to undo. Conversations around ideal need to continue. We need to continuously be grappling with what it is in our landscapes and our environments that are negatively impacting folks, that are holding people back. And that looks different from workplace to workplace.